Early access to the Sims FreePlay build was provided by EA and FireMonkeys. Hey everyone, Dan here today with a new video for you for the Sims FreePlay, and oh my gosh, hasn't it been forever since I've done a Sims FreePlay video for you all. I have lots of excuses lined up as always, but for the last few months, whenever new Sims FreePlay things have been out, I've either not been in the country, or I've been moving, or I've been doing exams, and I just really have not had the time to be able to do it, which I'm so sorry about, so I have missed a few updates. But that's no longer an issue, so now that I'm working, I can do this in the evening. So here we are, new game update, and I'm here to show you the hands-on quest here as well, which of course we want to complete. So before I go any further, I want to say that early access was provided by EA and FireMonkeys, and this video is presented by EA GameChangers as well. So you'll see here I have lots more currency, etc. A lot of you always ask how that happens. It's because this is an early access build. It is not my game. Awesome. So this new update is here. How exciting is that? It's always exciting when we've got a new Sims update as well. So let me tell you a little bit about what we can expect within the hands-on seasonal quest and this update as well. So we can play the hands-on Modern Homes seasonal quest. So I don't even know what I'm reading here. Let me try again. So we can play the hands-on Modern Homes seasonal quest. I can't even say seasonal. Oh, take 3! Play the hands-on Modern Homes seasonal quest, what a mouthful, to check out the home automation system, which is HANS, and we can use HANS to dim house lights, change the colour of our house with lighting, and operate curtains. Plus, we can unlock the ultimate dishwasher, which will radically change the way our Sims clean their homes. So this is quite a big update here, and also comes alongside the Luxury Living Live event, which I'll also be digging in and showing you all the shiny bits you get in that as well, most likely in a separate video. So if you're looking for that, head to a different video. This is for the hands-on seasonal quest. So it's basically us getting an Alexa really, isn't it? And we get a dishwasher though, so this is going to be game changing. So according to Early Adopter magazine, inventor Professor Hans Free, oh my gosh, is now in town with a prototype and needs a sim to test his revolutionary product. It's critical the device is tested before his meeting with investors. Your sim loves high-tech gadgets. Send your sim to the park and talk to the professor. It is very true. I mean, I love high-tech gadgets myself. I've got Alexas and all that good stuff here. So, you know, why not? So let's go to the park and bring over one of our Sims. And is this hands-free? Here they are, right here. Look at them there, sporting there. They kind of remind me of Steven Spielberg, but with much longer, greyer hair. This is literally a Steven Spielberg lookalike, to be perfectly honest, but maybe I'm making that up, who knows. But you can see here they're getting to know each other and they're having a great time here. But I'm really excited to find out what on earth this dishwasher looks like and all of this like home automation stuff. It's going to be an interesting one. So, are we done? No? Yes, okay. Cool, task complete. Remember, there may be a few bugs. This is an early access build. So, we have talked to Hans Free. Your sim approaches the professor, who informs your sim that he's created a computer program that improves home automation by 37% and wants to know what objects it should interact with. Will your sim help? So, we're going to sit on a park bench and we're going to consider helping, of course. So we're going to do that. And naturally, because we have the extra sim points and simoleons and whatever else they're called in this build, I am going to hurry these along. Because I always say, I think you would appreciate to see the entire quest so you can work out what you need to do and the time you're going to need to dedicate, because it is only a 7-day long quest. So I want to make sure that you can see the whole thing and what you're going to get by investing your time into it, because it's a lot of time to invest. So your sim has considered helping the professor. He says he only needs ideas for objects that his programs can interact with. How hard can that be? Your sim will help. So we're going to agree to help Professor Hands Free, which is going to take us 2 hours and 15 minutes. I sometimes think the interaction times in the Sims FreePlay don't make sense. I would have thought they would have been more time pondering things rather than talking, and maybe they could look at fixing that in the future. Hint, hint, FireMonkeys. Pretty please. Cool. So we've agreed to help the professor. So your sim talks to the professor and agrees to help. He instructs your sim to compile a list of items that could benefit from home automation. Have your sim sleep on some ideas first. So we're going to send our sim back home, of course, because where else are we going to sleep? And have him have a good sleep on some ideas here. 3 hours sleep. Ooh, I mean, fair enough, I guess, if that's all you need, but don't know about you, but I need more sleep than that. So that's right, you hop in your bed and oh, look at you with your abs and your pink underwear. Yes, but he wears his hat to bed. Who does that? So cool. Awesome, so we've completed that. So, your sim awakes with heaps of ideas. Remote kettle warmers, self-sliding shower curtains. Surely these are of use. These would be great. Your sim better sanity check their ideas online. Yep, sanity checking is always important. I wonder, I don't think we have another place with a computer in. We don't. Interesting. Well, in that case, I guess we're going to have to buy a computer, aren't we? And this is where you're going to learn how absolutely useless I am when it comes to navigating the Sims FreePlay catalogue. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure we had this computer at another house a minute ago. Oh, we did, didn't we? I thought it was a TV, you know. It was a TV. Oh my gosh, what a moron. They look similar. I didn't realise it came as like an all-in-one unit, to be honest. Cool. I've been playing too much Sims Mobile, that's what I've been doing. Right. Play SimCity. Yes, you totally should be playing SimCity, but we'll do that later because, hun, you have got ideas that you need to enrich the world with here. Awesome. So you sanity checked our ideas. So our sim browses the internet for their ideas and is deflated that no one seems to want remote kettle warmers. Perhaps watching TV will cheer them up. Sure. Why not? Go and watch some TV, treat yourself to that. Awesome, so we've watched Talking Tech, and your sim watches some episodes of Talking Tech and is suddenly full of ideas. What if lights and curtains were automated? Your sim can barely contain their thoughts and needs to tell the professor immediately. Send your sim to the park to discuss their ideas with the professor. Sure thing, we can do that, why not? Let's send them on back here. I always find it weird when I hop between the Sims FreePlay and the Sims Mobile, because once I've been playing the Sims Mobile for a while, I get really used to how everything works. Then you go to the Sims Mobile, it's all very different because they are completely different games. It's crazy how different they are. And it always amazes me still how the FireMonkeys team are able to keep this so fresh, considering how long ago this game came out now. Your sim tells the professor about that idea. The professor loves it. He hands your sim a USB with, who uses USBs these days? It's all about the cloud. HANS inscribed on it. He stands for Home Automation Network System. Install HANS on your computer and be careful, it's the only copy. Who wants to bet we're going to end up somehow losing the copy here? Mark my words, that is what will happen. Don't do it, sim. Don't be useless. Cool. So let's install HANS on our device. That's right. Cool. Let's skip them as well. I love the little laptop that they've got here. Cool. So we've installed HANS. Your sim arrives home and installs HANS on their computer. The computer's completely frozen, and no matter what your sim does, it's completely unresponsive. It looks like the sim will have to inspect the computers to find the problem. So basically, we're doing what I have to do as a job at the moment. I mean, today's actually my 3-month anniversary as I'm recording this, so this is going to be out like a week later, but how crazy is that? It's insane, and oh, it's mad. I find it weird not being at uni anymore. So your sim inspects the computer. Their solution, turning it off and on again. You would be surprised at how many people do not do that, and the amount of times I say, have you tried turning it off and on again, and that normally fixes the problem. Oh, I don't get why people don't have that logic with computers, and if that's one of you guys and you don't do that when something goes wrong, you need to sort yourself. So, your Sims desktop has been completely replaced by a HANS logo and several home appliance options. Nothing is working. Does this professor not have like a mobile phone or WhatsApp or Tinder or something that they can be contacted on? You'd think they would. I mean, come on. Right. Oh, where are you? There you are. Come back. So let's report what has happened here. And by reporting to the professor, the program itself may not be enough and needs some sort of transmitter. So I'm finding a lot of this just seems to be doing chat interactions with this professor. More. Oh, come on. Why is there so many just interaction, like just chatting? I mean, surely there's more exciting ways to do that. So we need to go to our house to find 20 parts now. Now, how long is it going to take to find parts? It did say houses, didn't it? Get Sim to search different objects in houses. Oh my gosh. So this is where you're going to want to have several Sims here searching for stuff, because otherwise you are going to be doing this for a very, very long time. So I highly recommend using all of your Sims here, because our Sim here found 6 parts, she has found 5 parts, and he has found 6 parts. So, you know, if you can get about 5 Sims going here, you can probably do this in one clean sweep. So I would definitely recommend having them all ready for that. So let's construct the HANS transmitter here. Let's see if there's a funky interaction that we can use for that. Is she about to give birth? She's literally about, yeah, okay, right, we'll just let you have a baby over there. Go on, you do your thing. This guy here is obviously doing his transmitter here. Awesome. So following presenter's crude schematic, your Sim constructs the HANS transmitter. They're feeling rather pleased with themselves. Now to plug it into a computer. Cool. So while she's giving birth, you can just go and plug in the transmitter, as you do. Why not? Oh, okay. Here we go. Did I make a mistake doing the baby here? Oh, look at the baby. It's so adorable. Cool, we're going to keep that in the game. Oh, I'm feeling all maternal here. My baby's been born, guys. It's my baby. I think I've lost the plot, you know. I really think I've lost the plot. I mean, I was watching some of my older videos recently because my housemate was stalking through my YouTube channel, and in my first few videos I'm like, hi guys, how's it going? Dan here. And now I'm just the complete opposite and I can't shut up. It's ridiculous. So please do leave a comment telling me, Dan, shut up if I'm just chatting absolute rubbish. Meanwhile, one thing that hasn't changed is I'm still drinking tea. So the device's booting should be ready in 1 day. How long? Do I have to wait that long? You're joking. Should be ready in 1 day and 23 hours. Yes, we are skipping that task. So, definitely get to that point as quick as you can. I've never seen anything like that while I've been playing The Sims FreePlay. I don't like that. I mean, you can obviously skip it if you have the LP, but I don't know. I think the concept around this so far is quite cool. The whole home automation thing, the dishwasher, automated curtains, whatever else. But come on. So vent to another Sim. You bet we're venting, honey. Go vent to your wife. You know, just leave your baby there doing its own thing. You know, the home automation can look after the baby. So there we go. Spill your soul out. Cool. So we need to consider the professor's design. Again, another 3 hours this is going to take. So we'll give him a break and let his wife do that. And what's that done for us? So your Sim considers the professor's design. There's a compartment for a weird secondary power source, and your Sim is unaware of what to insert even. So we need to discuss this with several different Sims. So it's going to be 3 hours ago. So you are going to want to do this ASAP, basically. I mean, I don't even think we have any more Sims. We don't. I mean, does it work if we have him do it different people? I don't know. Yes, okay, that worked. We just kept going through them there, those 3 Sims, and obviously they count each other as new people, I'm guessing. That's fine. That's one interesting way to get around it, I guess, but because you guys, it's going to be your game, this is the pre-made build that I've got here for the purpose of showing you all this. Not as easy for me to be able to do that. So we discussed the power source, and the consensus is there needs an ore to amplify the signal. Where can it be found? Surely it's mentioned in the geological records. So we're going to have a read from the bookshelf. I mean, who reads books these days? 5 hours of reading time that's going to be. And your sim reads this and discovers that there is a rich vein of power for all. Ooh, in the park. Back we go. Let's go find this out. Our Sims are proper brainiacs, aren't they? They always know what's going on and, you know, how to do things. You know, this professor's absolutely useless in comparison. Awesome. So, let's dig for this. And what I find crazy is, this time last year, it was the school quest, if you remember, where we had the pig and all that fun stuff. Because this time last year, I was at Gamescom, and this year, I'm obviously not. But one thing that hasn't changed, an awesome Sims FreePlay build for us to go through. So your sim digs up a piece of dim light to test out in the transmitter. Best go home to see if it works. Awesome. Cool. Will it work? Stylish laptop. Adding it to your laptop, sure thing. Cool. So, we're not even halfway through this yet. This is mad. I'm just finding it mad how you're going to fit this into a 7-day quest time. Like, you're going to have to be really on this. Like, I don't like it when it's squeezed in, and if you miss one goal, you don't reach the entire thing, and that would really annoy me, because if I were you, I would want this dishwasher. Come on. Only in The Sims is a dishwasher this important. Oh. We got to respond to the mysterious voice. Oh no, this is where it all starts going wrong. Have you ever seen the Recess episode where that evil computer took over the school? Oh my gosh, that's what we need. So you chat away to your computer, see what Alexa's up to in there. Aha, have a cold shower to make sure that we're still awake. We think that we're hallucinating. Brilliant. So when our Sims have a shower, that will complete that part of the quest. And they can still hear questions coming from the computer. So definitely not hallucinating. So we're going to speak to our computer now. And this is where the world goes crazy, because we're all chatting to our computers rather than each other. So you can spend a good 2 hours of your time chatting with HANS there. And once we've done that, we need to tell HANS he can't eat ice cream. Okay, I suppose that is one thing that a computer can't do, to be fair. I mean, we've got all this AI and all that happening, but I mean, I don't know. Alexa, can you eat ice cream?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
I mean, even they don't know what they can do, really. They're absolutely useless. Cool. So, your sim breaks the news that the computer program is unable to eat ice cream. Oh, says a disappointed HANS. Sims love taking these selfies. I want one too. Your sim knows that this is certainly something they can deliver, so we've got to take a selfie with the computer. Oh my god, yes! Oh, Alexa, you're not getting no selfies from me, I'm sorry. Cool. Awesome. So, we need 8 Sims need to become friends with HANS on Simbook. Okay. Befriend HANS. Is this like every individual Sim has to befriend? Oh my gosh, yes. Are you joking? Right, it looks like we might have to make some new Sims, you know. This is quite interesting because normally everything is there and there, like ready for us to do. But actually, it looks like I can keep using the same sim. Highly likely this is because it's a preview build, so they've probably made it in the way that we can just keep doing that command to get through it. But we need 8 Sims to be able to befriend HANS here, so that he obviously has, you know, some pals. You know, he's a computer. I'm guessing Hans is a he. It might be a she. I don't know. I've just assumed here. Cool. So, after I'm done spamming these buttons for you guys, hopefully this will shuffle it along here. So remember, we have to keep befriending them with all these different people. And that means, Simbook. As part of the Beyond Sims website once, we actually had a part for, it was almost a year I'd say, called Simbook, and it literally was like Facebook, but it was focused around the Sims. That was really good times. I enjoyed launching that. So, your Sims befriend Hans on Simbook, who is glad to have made so many friends. I've booked a cruise with everyone, just like in the photos. Whoa, Hans must focus. If your Sims can't get Hans interacting with the house, the professor's project is over. So we need to try and teach him how the heck to use the lights. Because what's the point of having a smart assistant if you do not have smart bulbs and all that good stuff? So we need to actually confront Hans and to find out why they're not actually doing what we're saying here. So we need to have some stern words with this computer here. Cool. Now the reason I'm just spamming the skip on this laptop is because it's the same interaction again and again and again. They're just tapping the keyboard. So let me know in the future if you want me to let you see the interaction every single time, but I don't know if that would be the best investment in your time, maybe. Who knows? Cool. I didn't even read that, I just tapped. We need to call the computer whisperer hotline. So basically, you need to call tech support, and we will say, have you tried turning it off and on again? No. Have you tried doing a restart? No. Okay. Have you tried doing this? Have you tried doing that? Ah. Cool. So we need to discuss the problem with Susan. Who the heck's Susan? Who? Cool. So, okay, someone's going to be straight over to help. Okay, I was a little bit confused. Aha, Susan. No, why does it keep selecting the baby? Go away. I don't care about this baby. So we're going to discuss the problem out here with Susan. And you can see Susan. Oh, she looks awesome. Look at her hair, her jacket. Oh, she is awesome. She looks so cool. I want her to be my friend. Fab. Congratulations, we got 15 social points because we've hit a certain milestone in this. We're at 65% throughout the whole thing. Awesome. Fab. So Susan should have a solution in 4 days and 23 hours. Okay. This quest is whack. FireMonkeys, what are you doing? Like, the amount of time that we would have already invested in this, it's just not humanly possible unless you're coughing up money to finish this. For sake of this, of course, we are going to skip, but I really don't understand how you're meant to easily be able to do this, because you're going to have to be dedicated to this game to be able to get through this in time. We'll get to the end and see whether all of this stuff is worth it before I give you my opinion. But honestly, this is probably, you know, I don't know. We've got to find more objects again. Probably one of the only times I've been a bit disappointed here, actually, with one of the builds that they've provided us. I mean, I don't know. Stop selecting the baby. Please stop selecting the baby. Can I sell the baby or something? Cool. So let's find some more parts. Awesome. Now, how many did we need again? Because we're finding about 6 a time. We needed 50. Yes, you're going to really need to have all of your Sims on their A game here. They're going to have to be there, ready to search all of these objects and finding parts. So you're really going to have to be on this, guys, if you want to be able to do this. Find some more parts for me. Find some more parts as well. Awesome. You found 6. You found 7. Oh, you're up in your game here. 5. Okay, I mean, not too bad, I guess. Have a look again. Have a look again as well. And Sarah. Find some parts for us too. Awesome, you found 6. Fab, you found 7. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of repetitive things in this, isn't there? So we need to give the parts to Susan. Why couldn't Susan help us? I'll just relieve these guys of their duty. So that's interesting to keep in mind. If they are looking for parts, they're going to be stuck looking for parts. Cool. So we gave Susan the parts. Amazing. So with the parts your Sims have supplied, Susan builds the HANS expectation controller. Hopefully it works. From the computer, try to get HANS to dim the lights. Ooh, it works! So, we can dim the lighting. I can do that. Success. What about coloured lights, eh? Change the light colour. Okay, this is neat. How cool is this that this is now in the Sims FreePlay? To turn off the lighting. Nice. Cool. So we can go tell the professor the good news that we've managed to work out his whack device, which he didn't even invent properly anyway, so technically we should patent it ourselves, slap a label on it and shove that into the shop really, but getting a bit ahead of myself there I think. Cool, so let's deliver the news to the professor. Amazing. So the Sim arrives and gives the professor the good news about HANS. They explain they were able to get HANS to work with lights as well as talk. The professor is furious. Talk? We can't sell the sentient program, it must be destroyed immediately. What can your Sim do to talk the professor out of his decision? We're going to have to beg here. So, we're going to cry. We're going to try and make Steven Spielberg change his mind. So, your Sim begs the professor until they are blue in the face. Oh, low battery. I don't know why my iPad is draining in battery at the moment because, well, there's no reason for it to, basically. Right, there we go. That should... Oh my gosh. This is working with ambiguity at its finest, isn't it? I'm here plugging things in, and because I'm, you know, I like to keep it real, I don't always edit it out. We need to call Susan for some help. Right, call Susan for help. Send us them home and give them a bell. Cool. Let's give that a go. Yeah, I'm a bit confused with this iPad. This is like, I charged it the other day as well and it just suddenly shot down. I think I'm going to have to go to the Apple store. I used to work at Apple and ever since I've left, I'm always having to go in there with problems. Quick, call Susan. Right now, get her over here. Download. While we can. Cool. So we've downloaded HANS onto our mobile phone. So we need to try and convince the professor with Susan as well. I mean, we've got it on our computer, so I don't really understand how the professor is even going to destroy it unless he illegally comes into our home, robs our laptop, destroys it, and oh, that would be a whole other quest on itself. I mean, come on. Come on, guys. You are missing an opportunity here. That could have been a whole part of this quest. Oh, they're both trying to do it now. Come on. Task complete. Your Sim and Susan try to convince the professor together. He still refuses to budge. So, we need to present HANS to the professor. Oh, this is really interesting. There we go. Awesome. Oh. Will HANS's words touch the professor's heart? Probably not. There we go. Cool. So we need to thank Susan because it's all good news here. Thank you so much, Susan. You are an absolute babe. So we're going to get a photo with the professor and Susan by the looks of it. Let's have a look. So we need to have your Sim get a photo with the professor and Susan. No? How does this even work? How are we meant to get a photo? Am I... Oh, or do we just... Is it literally a case of, like, pressing the camera button? No? Am I being stupid? I'm probably being stupid. Your Sim thanks you, Have your Sim get a photo with the professor and Susan. Alright, let's just try going home and reloading that area a moment in case I've done something wrong there or something like that. Who knows? Okay. Okay. There was a spot in the park. That was my fault. That is... Come on. How are you meant to know that when you're over here looking around? That's really poor. It should say, like, get a picture in the park or something like that, or near the bridge or something like that. Come on. Look at them go! Selfie! Never knew it took 2 hours to get that perfect shot. So we're going to say farewell to them both. Goodbye, friends. Thank you for your time. But now we've got home automation. And congratulations, guys! Our sim has worked with the eccentric professor wrangled a sentient computer program and created a product that will take SimTown by storm. As promised, the professor sent the sim his final HANS panel. Now your sims can illuminate their entire house and interact with curtains at the tap of a button. He also sent dishwashers back to our house right now. Let's have a look at this. This is exciting times, I tell you. So, now in buy mode, we've now got HANS. So let's pop the HANS panel in here. We have also got here, at least it should be, in the unlocked category, probably. New items? No? You're not going to be there? Electronics. Will dishwasher be in electronics? It's not going to be in inventory, no. Let's try here. Because, you know, you normally put them out there. Dishwasher. Stainless steel. Yes! Awesome. Brilliant. So we've got that. Amazing, 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 amazing. Cool. And yeah, I think that's all we need here. I mean, curtains. I'm trying to think whether you can buy yes, you can. No, that's windows. No. So we'll leave that for now. But let's have a look at the dishwasher, because I know that's what you're all going to want. So here we've got the HANS panel, of course, and we've got crap tons of options in here. So we can have red house lights if we want. If we want it to look a bit weird. We've got blue. We've got green. We've got yellow. We can turn it off completely. We can dim the house lights a lot. So you've got all of these really, really cool options now. And of course, over here in the kitchen, we have got our new dishwasher. And it's ready for dishes, so we can load dirty plates if we have any in the house. That is only if we have any. And we can load all plates as well. So you obviously need to have them in the house in order to be able to do that. I mean, might be able to try doing something like that. Potentially. Let's do some cooking here. Oh, we don't have the correct kind of stove or anything, do we? But this is what you get. You get yourself the new dishwasher. They're finally in the game. You can wash all your dishes in one go now. So that's going to be a mega time saver. So we finally got them now in the Sims FreePlay after all these years. We've also got them in the Sims 4 these days as well, because that came along with cool kitchen stuff. And overall, in being honest, I found this quest quite underwhelming. It was quite repetitive. And I honestly don't like the bits where you have to wait really long. So I mean, obviously, if you the dishwasher and home automation, obviously you're going to want to do this. So I would recommend that you obviously plan your time wisely based on all the steps that you've seen in this preview video. But hopefully something like this, maybe it can be tweaked a little bit if it ever comes back in the future, because I definitely think it could have been a much more exciting, futuristic themed quest than what we've got today. So thank you so much for watching though. Hopefully you've enjoyed this look at the hands-on seasonal quest. I can't even remember anymore. So the hands-on seasonal quest that is coming to the Sims FreePlay in the future. It will be a 7-day event coming soon, so definitely keep an eye out for that in your games. Be sure to check out other videos as well, where we'll be looking at things like the result you get from the Luxury Living Live event, which is starting soon as well. Thank you so much for all of your support. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next video.